What's up guys, it's TJNX here, back making a video about Bleach Online. Now, for this video, I'll be responding to one of our subscribers' request or question, which is better, okay? Both are SWP partners or special war powers, okay? Which is better? Is it Renji Abarai or Grimmjow, okay? Now let's take a look at their skill first before we go into any conclusion, okay? And I believe I pressed the wrong button for some reason. Okay, let's just exit out of that real quick and go to SWP, okay? Here are the two partners that we're gonna talk about for this video, okay? Now, first on Renji Abarai on his base form, okay? Now, attack enemy with least HP, okay? Growth rate is 150%, increase attack by 20% for 2 rounds. Okay, that is in his base form. Now, going back and going to Grimmjow. On Grimmjow's base form, he attacks enemy vanguard. Growth rate is 170%. Casts laceration on enemy vanguard for 2 rounds and recover on fury by 100 points. During the period of effect, enemy vanguard can't recover any HP. Okay, take note of the word any HP. Okay, you can't gain any HP neither from your healer nor from other HP source. Okay, we're talking about effects from partners, maybe from your assaulters or vanguards, something like that, or enchantment stones. Okay, so no HP at all, no HP gain whatsoever for the duration of the skill of Grimmjow. Okay, now you might think, well, Grimmjow should be your pick. Well, not really. Okay, I'm not gonna say Grimmjow is bad, okay, but again, he has his own uses. Okay, let me tell you why. Now, Shin Renji, okay, as his skill clearly say, attacks enemy with least HP. Now, what comes into your mind when you're talking about the partner with least HP in your enemy formation? Okay, mainly the support, right? So Renji is really good at support sniping. Okay, you wanna get your enemy support killed really fast, Renji is your guy right here. Okay, he goes straight to the support line and hits the lowest HP having member in the enemy formation. Okay, so that is pretty good. And talking about damage, he's got 150%. Okay, it might not be AoE, but someone who is very soft is going to receive that full 150% attack damage. Okay, now we got pretty much that done with uh you know Renji Abarai. Okay, now let's go with uh Grimmjow. Now, as you guys can see, he has 20% more attack growth rate. Okay, but there's a reason why. This guy attacks mainly the vanguard. Okay, now vanguard are tanks. Vanguards have high physical defense and high HP. That's the reason why this guy has 170%. Okay, now he has some other use as well. Okay, besides him recovering 100 fury every turn and having 170% attack growth rate, is that he pretty much casts laceration. Okay, and laceration mainly does prevent enemy vanguard from recovering any HP whatsoever. Okay, as we discussed earlier, none. Okay, blank, zero. All right, that particular skill really comes in handy on the long run as well, especially we're talking about Hollowed Ichigo and Coyote Stark. Okay, Those are the two formidable tanks that you can get in Tavern. Okay, if you build a really good start, you can destroy an entire formation. Okay, if he doesn't have a good Vanguard or a high enough HP, you're pretty much going to destroy your enemy formation with start. Okay, now there's where Shin Grimmjow comes in handy. If he attacks start, then he will pretty much will not recover anything at all. Okay, and that's the main reason why Stark and Hollow Ichigo are really strong tanks, because they recover 55 or 50 or 45% HP per turn. Now look at the numbers, okay? 45%. Even 45% is really huge if you're talking about the HP amount of a Vanguard. Okay? The lowest HP that you will see when you get to 100 plus, okay? The levels 100 plus is pretty much a million. Okay? That's the lowest HP that you will see. Okay? In terms of really, strong players or skilled players, they'll pretty much have a million HP at least. Okay, at least. Now, recovering 40%, 45, 50, 55% of that is really huge. And considering how much damage you only cost on the how much damage you only do to your enemy is really outstanding, and needs to be considered. Okay, so with that being said, they both have their own use. Okay, you want to slay their Vanguard, you want your enemy formation's Vanguard to to not recover HP, and pretty much you'll end up using Fury all the time because you are using Shin Grimmjow, right? So that's what it is. If you want to prevent your enemy Vanguard from recovering HP or negating the effects of a healer on your enemy formation, Grimmjow is your guy. Okay, and he actually has 15% natural damage rate, as you guys can see here on the top, and he pretty much got a decent growth rate. Okay, um, for a early partner, because you can pretty much get him when you're around, when you start saving um Heweko Mundo coins early on in the game. You can pretty much get Grimmjow when you're about 50 or something, or 60 or whatever, right? Pretty much an early stage in the game. Same goes to Renji Abarai. Now Renji Abarai, like Grimmjow right here, he pretty much has his own use. Okay, if you want to eliminate someone, let's say like Harribel, because Harribel will disarm or stun your assault line, right? If you want him to get killed as fast, check out Renji. He's your guy, okay? Because he has high strength growth rate, and add that up with the 150% 150% attack damage on his skill, pretty much will own any support. Okay, especially when you build him really good. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Harribel, Carolina Harribel. And if you're thinking where to use them, well, pretty much you can use both on PvE. Okay, you can use both on PvE. There's no problem about that. In early parts of the game, you can use either Shin Zabimaru or Pantera Grimmjow in um, PvE or PvP, right? But if you're talking about focusing on PvP, well, you should go with Pantera Grimmjow, okay? Because he really works on the long run, okay? Especially with Stark and Hollow Ichigo. But if you're planning for PvE, okay, well, you can pretty much use both. But again, a lot of people recommend using Grimmjow in PvE because he has, higher damage rate, high stats, and pretty much I know he has more combo rate than um, Zabimaru Renji. Okay, so those are the things that you need to consider and think about when you're choosing a partner. And to tell you the truth, I went with Zabimaru Renji. Okay, let me just show you right here. Uh, yeah, I pretty much went with him, and he really performed well on his days. Okay, back when I was still using him, he pretty much sniped the enemy supports. Okay, and he's really good. Okay, but you need to plan your attacks, because say for example your target is to eliminate your enemy supports quick, but then you end up, you know, pretty much um dealing damage on your enemy vanguard, which causes the enemy vanguard's HP to go lower than the support. Well, then you're pretty much screwed. Your goal of eliminating the support is now pretty much fucked, because your Shin Zabimaru will hit the lowest partner of your enemy formation with the least amount of HP. Well, in that case, the Vanguard, right? So you really need to think about combos like those when you're going to use Shin Zabimaru, okay? Because um, even 1 point of difference in HP will pretty much make all the difference, okay, when you're using this guy right here. Okay, so that is my advice, and that is my point of view. If you want, I'll personally recommend Grimmjow. Okay, he works in the long run, and although he doesn't snipe enemy supports, well, he pretty much does the job on the Vanguard. Okay, so yeah, no heals for your enemy Vanguard if you're using Grimmjow, and also he do pretty good on the on PvE. Okay, which is mainly um where you get your silvers and stones on Ryoka, stuff like that. Okay, so I hope that really helps you out. And yeah, pretty much that ends the question and answer portion. Now I'll give you guys a little bit of updates on my account. So I've been saving quite some stuff, and I also modified a few partners. Okay, mainly Kisuke right here. Who else? I modified this girl right here, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I went and go crazy on the modify thingies. Okay, right here. So I spent tons of gold with this one right here, and also I upgraded my gears. You guys have no idea how much the upgrade cost, but I'm pretty sure the higher level ones does. And what else? And also I spent some silvers here as well. You know, I really need to get Harribel up, so I mean Shioin Yuruichi. Okay, so I got her to a level 90, and also invested some on Kenpachi right there. So I think, yeah, that's pretty much it for the bag. We have some stuff. We actually got 53 right here, talismans. So I'm hoping I get, you know, at least 10 level 3 boxes. So I'm just hoping. Okay, I have no certainty in that, but yeah, I'm hoping for 10 level 3 stone box. For the stones, I pretty much have more than I really need. You know, I'm not using this. I have some blocks which are useful, and I got level 7 spirit stones, 5 of these, and more coming. Level 3s and 4s of the Agi, and you know, pretty much the wisdom as well. And but yeah, I was able to play yesterday from on the Ryoka because I went out and did some real life things. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll pretty much end the video right here. So Carolina Harribel, I know you've been really awesome in the you know, the graceful words that you give me. I want to thank you for that. Okay, thank you very much for that. And I hope I've answered your question. Okay, in regards with who's better, uh, Renji, Abarai, or Grimmjow. Really, there's no one better. But in stats, yes, in stats, Grimmjow will be better, of course. That's the reason why he's on the second list. Okay. Uh, but performance-wise, it really depends on what you are trying to achieve. Okay, if you want quick kill on supports, go ahead with Renji because he snipes with the lowest HP, and pretty much the supports are the ones with the lowest HP. And if you want your enemy vanguard to be you know to be defenseless against the attacks because he won't be able to heal himself, or his supports or healers won't be able to heal the vanguard as well, well, pretty much you need to go with Grimmjow right there. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. I hope that answers your question. And for you guys who has some questions as well, you feel free to ask me those questions. I really want to hear them, and I want to make videos about them so we can get that out. So when the time comes, somebody else wants to ask those questions, we can just direct them to the video which answers that question. So pretty much it helps us in the long run, and it helps us, you know, as a community. We are informing each other, what's the best, or what's not good, what's good, what works, what doesn't. Okay, and don't forget to share the video, guys. Okay, thank you, guys. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys dislike the video, give it a thumbs down. Either way, it's all good to me. Okay, for comments and suggestions, don't forget to put that in the comment section below, and I'll check that out as soon as possible, and I'll reply to that. Okay, and yeah, thank you guys for all the support that you guys give me, for all the love, for all the feedbacks and stuff like that. And yeah, we actually have our Twitter account up. Okay, so let me flash you guys the Twitter account right here. Okay, so here's our Twitter account. Okay, since I'm in the Philippines, okay, our local news broadcaster is right there, but we're not interested about that. Okay, so here's our Twitter account. Follow me, StegenXGameTV. Pretty much the same info. Okay, we have some 7 followers here right now, and yeah, I'm gonna follow all of these. Who knows what we can get out of them, but yeah, make sure to check that out. If you want to follow me, go ahead. If you don't, well, that's good as well. Maybe I can follow you instead, who knows. Okay, but yeah, that's our Twitter account. If you guys want to follow me, I'll put that under the comments, the description below. Okay, so without further ado, I'll end the video, guys. You guys have a wonderful day or night. Okay, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care and peace.